Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Jacob, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to write a user script that runs on Stack Overflow or any of the StackExchange websites, and we'll give you a little link down here that points straight to this timeline. Okay, so let's get started. In order to write user scripts for Google Chrome, you have to have an extension installed called TimberMonkey. So I'm going to add that extension. All right, perfect. I have TimberMonkey installed. Now we'll go over to our dashboard and create a new user script. So this user script is going to run on StackOverflow.com, and it will work on just about any other StackExchange site, but I'm just going to leave it at StackOverflow.com. Otherwise, you can copy and paste this for like Ask Ubuntu as well. It'll work. Okay, but enough of that. Let's get to coding. First, we have to figure out what makes these things tick. So we have a post menu, and then links in here separated with a span with a class of lsep, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to want to generate a link and a separator. So I'm going to write two functions that do that for us. Function generate separator. It's going to look like this. Sep document create element a span dot class name equals lsep. Okay, and sep dot text content equals, it was a vertical bar, I believe. Yes. Okay, and return sep. Okay. And then we're going to generate a link to, and that link is going to point to this URL. It's going to have this post ID here. So this is the question ID actually, but we're going to need to get post IDs for the answers as well because they have timelines too. Okay, so we want to grab this ID and then go to this URL. It's stackoverflow.com/posts/that ID/timeline. Then we get the timeline for the question. We also have answers, but it's more difficult to find their post ID. Go in here, right here, that'll work. Place that there. And we get the timeline for the answer. That makes sense. All right, so let's start off with the question. Well, actually, come back over here. How are we going to get the question's ID? Well, it's contained in a div with a class of question, and that contains the question ID right there. This attribute, data question ID. So come over here, say let question equal document.querySelector.question. It says class of question, and then question ID equals question.get attribute that. Okay, console.log question ID, and let's see that we're getting it right. Whoops. Okay, so you press Control S to save it, and then it does that. Okay, so there's our question ID right there. All right, close that out. Now we can generate the timeline link function gen timeline link, and this is going to return an HTML element. So let link equal document.create element a link. Okay, link.href equals posts plus whatever the post ID is, post ID, and I'm going to add that to the parameter list here, post ID plus timeline, like that, okay? And then link.text content equals timeline. And do we have to add any more classes to these links? Doesn't look like it. Probably not. Okay, return link. Cool. All right. So we have the question ID. Now these links go inside the question's post menu. So let question post menu equals question.querySelector post menu. Okay. And we'll say question post menu dot append child. Copy that because we need to do it twice. Whoops, like that. Generate a separator and generate a timeline link with what post ID? The question ID. Okay, save that, refresh, and we have this timeline link here. And if I open that in a new tab, there we go. We have the questions timeline. But this is not working for answers yet, so we're going to have to add that functionality too. So in order to make our code base as DRY as possible, I'm going to add yet another function, and I'm going to call it add timeline link, and that will take these arguments. It'll take a post ID and a post menu. Okay, and then we'll say post menu append child, generate a separator like that, and post menu append child, generate timeline link for the post ID like that, and it's going to return void. So then here we can replace this with add timeline link to the question ID, of the question ID to the post menu, like that. Make sure that still works. Nope, it doesn't. Post menu is not defined, of course, because this is called question post menu. There we go. There, now we have our timeline link back. Perfect. And now we can do the answers. So let answers equals document.querySelect, or I can just say get elements by class name. Such a mouthful to type, you know. I think these have a class of answer, right? Yes, class of answer. So get elements by class name, answer. Gotta close my string there. Okay, now for let answer of answers, we'll say add timeline link answer ID. How are we going to get the answer ID? So let answer ID equals answer dot get attribute, and it's not question ID because it's not a question, it's an answer to the question. It's data-answer ID. Get attribute data-answer ID. Okay, so there's our answer ID. Add timeline link answer ID. And now we also need the post menu. So let answer post menu equal answer dot query selected post menu, like that. Answer post menu, like that. All right. Let's see if that works. And we have a timeline link here to our answer. Perfect. All right. So this seems like it's complete, except if we go to just the main question page and open up our dev tools, we have this humongous error because, well, there's no question on this page, so it's failing like immediately. Fix this pretty easy. If not question If we don't have the question, return, because we're not on a question page. Refresh, error's gone. You go question page to there. If we just click on random question, we still have the timeline link and no errors. And there you go, guys. That is how you make a simple user script that adds a timeline link to questions and answer posts on Stack Overflow. And like I said, this should work on just about any other StackExchange site as well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jacob. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hope you learned something from it. Don't forget to subscribe and have a good one.